Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Hear anything we're saying right now
Why can't they?
because unless you switch
Oh,
it,
okay.
we don't have our audio on there.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
welcome
yeah,
in
yeah.
everybody.
Yes.
Listen, we've been going. We had so much antiviral that we got a little tired. You know, it's very frustrating whenever you walk into Walmart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with our show, and nobody knows us. It gets tiring. Whenever nobody knows you while you're walking through the Walmart,
Mhm.
Antiviral's tough, but we're
Yeah.
back and we're here to
Mhm.
tell you all the crazy news.
Yeah.
We've been telling you since day one
Yeah.
of this election
Mhm.
year, expect things you've never seen before.
Yeah, and I'm
know,
worried about the economy. I'm very
like-
worried about the economy.
Like astronomical fires.
Yeah.
People just plowing over people
Right.
for no dang reason,
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
We'll get into that. I got some theories on that too.
Yes.
Like both cars kind of had their own drivability,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Elon put in you can let go of the steering wheel,
Okay.
which I'm never doing.
Right.
What are you
Mhm.
saying okay to?
Mm-hmm. I
You-
have no idea.
You said okay.
Okay.
Are you just agreeing with me without listening
I'm
to
just
me?
agreeing with you because I'm thinking we need to take a step back and tell people why we're here on Friday evening instead of Saturday morning.
She had today off because of
The snow.
snowmageddon.
Yes.
We had an inch of snow here
Yes,
in El Reno,
and so no school today.
and it's all gone. But
And Karen said, "You guys have not been
Yeah.
doing a show. Therefore,
Fred too.
I
Don't
have,
forget Fred.
yeah, I know. Therefore, we haven't been getting paid." And
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah,
"You
we
guys
need-
got to get off your behinds
back.
and come to work." And so
Right.
Karen's in the booth. Fred is lost
Anybody
Fred.
knew there are producers,
Yes.
are great producers that do
Mm.
put this show together
Right,
for us.
absolutely.
They
So,
do a
anyway.
fantastic job.
since it's hard because Mark, his work is unpredictable. He doesn't know when he's going to be
Yeah.
home, when he is going to be home. So we're making some changes on the couch here. And I think what we're going to try to do is when Mark is home, we're going to do a live show at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
We're
Rain
going
or
to try to get before all the lives of the evening.
All the big channels are making New Year's resolutions like we're putting out a video more often.
Right.
I thought we would join in there.
Yes. Don't
And-
forget Ned. Yes.
Yeah,
Well, we're
Ned-
going to talk
listen,
about Ned
Ned,
in a minute.
He's doing a challenge right now.
Yes.
Ned, he called me up. He says he's in a dog house
Mhm.
and he's living with some dogs for a
Mhm.
while. He was invited out
Right.
to live with dogs.
Hmm.
And so he took him up and he's doing the challenge right now. And from what I heard, they got in the dog house and he heard the gate slam and a lock go on
Yeah.
it.
Hmm.
And his lady friend bolted. He
Yes.
heard the tires just.
Grilling out.
So whether he wants to make it all night long in the doghouse,
He's going to.
he's stuck in the
Yeah,
doghouse.
He's
so.
stuck. But we're going to get him back to work.
All right,
So
we'll get-
we are going to have to get him back to work.
Yes.
So I think our new program is going to be that when you're home, we'll do a show. Because it's just not the same when Mark's not here.
All right.
Right.
All right.
All right,
Remember,
so-
if you're watching the replay, watch us at 2 times speed
Hmm.
for a better experience. Now, live you can't, but we might post this tomorrow, Saturday, at a regular time
At our regular time.
as a premiere.
Premiere. That way everybody can still
Yeah,
chat and
everybody
everything. It'll be a replay, but everybody can still chat in the chat.
Yeah.
And
And they'll already
And-
know what we said.
they'll already know. So they won't have to listen. They'll just have to
They'll be like,
watch. So
We love that crap so much. We're gonna
Yes.
we're gonna
Uh-huh.
listen to it twice.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
a brilliant
Yeah.
idea.
Mhm.
I like it.
So anyway,
You want to get out to the news?
I
or-
think we get out to the news, and you can
Alright.
interject when we get to the things that you want to talk about.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I
Am I
think-
allowed to interject?
Yes, please
Okay.
interject because
That's our show.
yeah, that's our show.
I know.
Otherwise,
All right.
we're not doing anything.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Tell us what's going
So-
on, Deb.
The year started with off with lots of stuff happening
Yeah.
on January 1st. Okay, we had the Las Vegas Cybertruck thing
Yep.
with 2 letters found on the suspect's phone. Please
Yep.
say so.
And his passport made out of paper.
His passport made out of
Yeah,
paper.
and his license
Mm-hmm.
survived, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just so we could make sure we knew who this person was.
Right.
The rest of his body was charred beyond belief. They had to use DNA to find out who his body was. It was burnt so bad.
Yes.
But man, I tell you what, they make them passports out of indestructible paper.
Yeah. Well, and one of the letters said how much he was like a supporter of Trump and
Oh my gosh.
that he didn't like the homeless situation and a bunch of things
listen.
and I'm like going, okay, so you're for Trump, so we're gonna go to a Trump place and do a thing.
And to prove his
Doesn't make
point,
sense.
he just drives up,
Right.
supposedly puts up in his head, right?
Mhm. Yes.
And then
Yes.
it blows up.
Right.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Right.
listen.
Yeah.
listen.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
And they set it up good too. They drove around first, so it's on, camera. And then, you got to take into consideration that the Tesla can drive itself.
Right.
And if the Tesla can drive itself, and it has cameras everywhere. So if you can remote into it,
right,
you could drive that thing right on up, special control. You might have to hack it just a smidge to make it do what you want and park right there and then blammo. And then the poor guy probably was the nicest guy in the world. They offed him, right?
Right.
Shove him in a vehicle and then
remote drive it.
And then text all kind of crazy stuff on his phone and everything.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I'm not saying that's what happened, people. But you have to look and think of anything and everything that could have happened there. Let's go on. I hope the next electric vehicle is in your next slide. But
I think so. I don't know.
Let's go.
Okay, so this is just telling go to us.
Right,
go out. Okay, this is
don't
just
read
saying
that
about.
whole thing.
I'm not going to. It's just about the letters.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's saying how he was a Trump supporter and that he allies with Elon Musk and Robert Kennedy Jr. and all this stuff that he disdains the diversity and stuff, hires, and it just doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know. Somebody, Eric, Greenhorn,
Acre.
Greenhorn, 1 acre.
Mm-hmm.
He sent me a funny attachment.
Okay.
I will look at it later. I won't bore the people, okay?
He could actually maybe watch us now that it is. He could be at work.
He's got a girlfriend.
Yeah,
so
and he has a girlfriend.
He doesn't have time for it.
He can't watch us at 8:30 in the morning because it's like 5:30 his time.
Yeah. Let's keep moving this show along.
So the death toll.
In
There
New Orleans.
was always. There was also a thing that went down in New Orleans on the first day of January.
Absolutely.
Where a guy just did the thing and
just ended up
unalived 15 people.
Yeah, and then he just rammed into something. He couldn't drive around it or anything. He thought that was the best strategy.
And then he got out doing the thing.
Yeah.
And so he's unalived too.
Yeah. And let's again the car is another smart car, electric car, rented from the same company where you can rent somebody's personal
both
vehicle.
Cars were rented from the same company, which
and both
is kind
of them
odd.
can drive themselves.
Right. Yes.
Allegedly. I'm not doing that.
No.
There's one thing I'm never going to do.
My car is not driving itself.
I'm just going to let my car drive. I trust it 100%. No, that's never happened.
Not going to happen.
Ever. Because, again, whenever it's all snowy out there and you can't see the lines.
Right.
It don't know which way it's going. I mean, it has, a little, but they don't know that it's the road ends and it just looks all smooth and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Not doing it.
I'm just saying these two incidences on the same time frame, right? Within, after midnight.
Hours of each other.
New Year's Eve day, let's say, right?
New Year's Day.
Happened.
Yes. They did.
And it's freaky. Now, now it doesn't happen anymore?
Right.
Now we just have massive fires in LA and none of that other. It just only happened. Two wild, wacky people just decided to do that
on the first day of the year.
and the first day, and then it's
And
done.
rented from the same company.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
now it's over, people. Nothing to see now.
Nothing to see here. It doesn't make any sense.
All right.
Okay, now we're going to get into all the stuff that is going on right now in the LA area in California. So lots of fires. There's lots of things. There's going to be lots of names here that I ain't going to be able to pronounce.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we'll let you read most of the stuff.
You want me to just blaze through this?
Well,
too?
not too fast, but just
Ames House, Getty Villa, Hollywood Sign, and more. Which building have been impacted? Well, which ones have been impacted,
well,
Debbie?
we're gonna let you know.
Oh
in a
my
minute.
gosh! Don't keep us all in suspense.
Okay. Well, we're gonna let you know.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
The Getty.
Okay, so we have the Getty Villa, and go to the other. Oh, go to the full screen.
All right. Do we have to read these, Debbie?
No,
and,
I just
and lose
was
half
trying
our
to see.
audience?
No, they can pause it and read it, and it will tell you if it was
Okay. Yeah.
done or if it's still standing or not.
Or
So,
maybe our guests can do all the work and they can tell us.
yes,
whether,
absolutely.
Did this burn, people?
Yes,
I
did
don't
this
know.
burn? Yeah, I do.
This is terrible for the
Well,
people.
would you go?
Nobody
Would you
wants
go?
to work while they're or guests like.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Well,
the
it
you're
says on
it's your
it should
show.
say on here.
You tell us.
I can't read that.
Oh,
That's why.
All right, the villa. It
Okay.
could have burned. It could have
They
stayed.
do not know yet on that building.
Okay, all right.
If it has burned or not.
Ames
If
House.
Ames House,
All
go
right.
to the big one. Well, you're not going, so I can even
All
look
right,
and see.
there you go.
Okay. Reportedly been burned. See, I
Okay,
need
yeah.
the big sign so I can see if it's been burned or not.
Oh.
Will Rogers Historical
that
Estate.
burnt.
I heard that
I
it
heard
burned.
it burnt.
hmm Okay, and we have this place,
Is that
and
where
they're not.
Is that where Boy Meets World? Is that where they went? Topanga's Ranch?
They might have. I mean, these are all
that's a
famous
joke.
places.
I think that was Boy Meets World, wasn't it? Topanga was
I have
the
no
girlfriend.
idea. I have no idea.
That's what I know.
Uh-huh.
Right.
It's battled the fire, it says, and then we have these places, and they've been like, so a lot of just go
The
through 'em.
Gamble House.
Just go,
All right,
yeah.
how many more do we got here?
Okay, the Hollywood sign.
Did
They
it?
said no, it did not, and they said
Well, there was
that
fire
was
right
fake.
behind it.
No, they said that was fake.
That was a fake
On
video.
that slide,
Okay.
it says it's fake.
All right. I saw a
Mhm.
video where there was raging fire just
Yes.
coming over top, and of course, you can't
Yes.
believe anything on the
Mhm.
old.
Jennifer, I'm with you on all the things that you're saying right now.
Yeah,
That's
true.
That's the thing I've heard
Yeah.
also
Listen,
about the whole thing is that they're
he-
trying to get rid of some evidence.
E. Diddy's house
Yes.
in the Hollywood Hills or whatever, it's gone.
Is it gone?
Yeah,
For sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's what.
That could be covering up evidence too, though, or
Yeah.
it could be them doing, or just it happened. We
Yes.
don't know.
Yes, we don't know. Allegedly.
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 We'll keep
Yes.
going on
Yes.
here.
So that was faked. This place, I believe it burnt. I can't.
It looks like it burnt.
Yeah, I can't read it. So.
All right.
Okay, and the Jewish Temple Center, it did burn.
Okay.
It was destroyed early Wednesday.
Malibu feed
And,
bin has been in operation. This is I don't
the
know.
store was lost in the fire.
Okay, it was lost. All right.
Yeah.
Real in
Real in.
All right.
And then
celebrities' homes.
celebrities'
Yeah.
homes. So we're gonna have a bunch of celebrities' homes in a minute. So it's gonna make you really mad. Yes, yes. I thought about the blue roofs when all this went down.
Yeah,
So
photos.
there's a lot of pictures here
All right, let's
about
just
the
keep-
fire. Just keep going through them. A lot of photos of all the fires and
Yeah,
everything.
it's pretty sad, you know.
hmm
That's like one of the worst way.
Oh, hey,
Fires-
Ray's
Fire's got to be a bad
Moto
way to
Life.
lose your
You're
whole.
not a moderator, but you'll be one soon.
All right. So there, three more, and I lost touch here. I'm just gonna go through these fast. Yeah, it was really sad. I mean, who knows? And I
Yeah.
keep on losing. Oh,
Okay, here we go. Lack of
Okay.
water is hampering LA's fire battle. Why not use ocean water to fight the fire? Well, they can't use the ocean water because it will damage the equipment. The
Yeah.
salt. Yes.
Yeah, it could damage it, but sometimes you just gotta improvise though too. I don't know. Maybe it's worth losing a
Right.
fire truck or two to maybe I just don't know how good it would handle the assault.
Right. Ray's Motor Life, you don't have to do anything as a moderator. It just
Just sit
became
back,
a thing.
relax.
Yeah, just sit back and relax.
Like you're in a Tesla self-driving car.
Yes.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Okay. Now, on the fire that was set in Los Angeles, there was a man that has been arrested for suspicion of starting that fire. So,
your smartphone, LA accidentally. Yeah. They're like, evacuate the whole place, Debbie. I know she's reading the content, so she's not knowing what's going on. But there was a false alarm for everybody to just clear out of LA. And that could cause traffic. And that could cause the people that really do need to.
Right. Every smartphone in LA went off.
Listen,
yes.
And you know what? And my liberal friends, of course, they still post from their liberal media. And I don't know how they can even do it, but they tie it back to Trump. Do you know that, Dem?
What?
Yeah. You're not listening to me at all.
Go ahead. Tell me.
No,
Tell me about it.
They're like, somehow with all these blazing fires and everything, the article still says Trump bad. And then Trump has nothing to do with California. He hasn't been president for 4 years. And he actually told Newsom and everybody, hey, you don't have enough water. Hey, this is a disaster. You need to cut the underbrush. You have to do all these things.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be a disaster, he said.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how the liberal media can do it. They still
can spin it.
Say that
Trump.
He was not being compassionate enough. I heard on one.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, he's Trump. He's this is a devastating thing out there, and he's not compassionate.
Yes.
Well, I think he was trying to stop it from happening.
Right.
In the first. That's how whacked the liberal media, mainstream media is after all this heinousness, they can't find the root problem of why it happened.
Right.
They just say that Trump is an incompassionate person and he's bad. I just blows my mind. Blows my mind.
They're saying that they're going to do a, and I didn't even get into the woman with the upside down cross. That was pretty bizarre that spoke at the press conference. But
literally has an
upside down cross on her. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. She started talking and everybody in the chat was like going, well, that's the lady with the upside down cross. Listen, so I had to zoom in.
with the what's the one actor that Baldwin? He had the lady that was in charge of the armament, right? She had demonic stuff all over her. Wore demonic shirts.
Yes.
You mess around with demonic.
Right.
Demonic things happen.
Yeah.
Well, the lady has an upside down cross.
Well, in that press conference, they said that they're going to make sure that 100% of everything was going to be rebuilt. And all I could think was, what about the poor people in North Carolina?
North Carolina. And also in Maui. What's that town called? I can't think of it.
Okay, I don't
Lahaina.
know. Lahaina. Yeah.
Lahaina. They only got $750 a piece,
For North Carolina.
North Carolina. And for Lahaina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, $750 for the other. I don't know why one got $50 more. But of course, there's a lot of liberal stars that were affected by this, and with $1 million mansions.
Right.
So I have a funny feeling that Biden and Gavin Newsom and Pelosi, all the Californians, will rape and pillage the taxpayer. All of us United States will pay for that debacle that they let happen out there.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's not. And that could be the tide of the turn of the tide of the people saying we've had enough.
Right.
You liberal people are whacked, and we are about done with you guys.
Right.
Quit giving it to Ukraine. Quit lining your own pockets. Quit giving it to all the, they're supposedly hate rich people, right? But yet they're going to give all the rich people and rebuild their houses.
Right. And I'm sorry, but people should
live within your means.
Insurance. And if you own a bunch of stuff, you have to have insurance on a bunch of stuff.
Listen, if they lived in my house, right here, this lovely house that I provide for you, right?
But we have insurance, and we pay a pretty penny for our insurance.
I'm just saying, if our house got wiped out, it would be sad. But I ain't out that much money because I didn't buy a mansion. Does that make any sense, Deb? Are you reading the
Yeah,
comments?
I am reading the comments.
Does that make any sense
I do
to
think
you?
they have to pay that money back. Yeah, I think Kay is right.
Listen.
Yeah.
We would be devastated, but we would only be out so much money. And if rich people just said, hey, instead of having 15 pools and all this, I just buy a 2,000, foot home and live comfortably. And if it gets wiped out, well, that's only 300. Well, it's probably more these days, but $500,000. And that's like pocket change to them people. But don't even buy insurance for the price of insurance for a $50 mansion.
Right.
Each year you could build a 2,000, square foot house.
Yeah.
Come on, people, think. I don't know. Whatever.
They canceled their insurance right before the fires. Well,
they did that. Yeah.
Did?
Yeah.
Well, we need to be doing some research. We need to do our own research.
No, I did the research. Thank you, Kay.
Yes, Kay.
But
Kay is on it.
She should work instead of Karen up there.
Yeah.
But
Karen, I can't get her to do the research.
I saw that. Yes, a lot of the people's, because it's dangerous, and they knew Gavin and all of them weren't running it good, and they had no water, and they didn't catch the underbrush. The insurance people said, we don't cover fires because it's going to happen and it's going to bankrupt us.
Oh my goodness!
So all these people that are paying in all these years,
and now they have nothing.
And this poor family, the guy's 90 years old. That's lost his house, and it just had gotten his fire canceled.
Well,
paid in all these years.
Yeah, well, we paid for billions of years, and we've had one claim on the roof, and yeah.
So later on, we probably won't get anything. They'll be like, suckers. But here's the deal: if I didn't have a wife and kids and everything, I would take this house and I would gamble. I wouldn't pay monthly huge insurance.
Yeah, I know you would.
And then I would save it in a bank account for when
a rainy day
something happened. And if something doesn't happen or something does happen, I have control over getting the money out of the bank and fixing it myself. But that's just me. She's worried. So I have to provide her with insurance on everything, like top of the line insurance.
Yeah, well.
I'm broke now.
Yeah.
Because of insurance.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this struggle.
Yeah, the struggle is real.
Yeah.
And yes, it is a loan. The people in North Carolina have to pay that back, I believe, too.
So 10 people lost their lives.
Yeah.
Thousands upon thousands of structures are
damage.
Gone.
Yeah.
All
okay,
celebrities.
the celebrities, we can go fast through this. There's a lot of celebrities.
Nobody cares, Debbie.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the celebrities.
And I can't read it, so just
bing,
keep
bang,
going.
Boom, bang,
keep going.
Bang,
stop it if you want to see
bang,
if they're
bang,
gone.
Boom.
Yeah.
Bang. Bing. Boom. Look at you.
No,
yeah, it's like,
another day in paradise.
I'll just go to my other mansion.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on here?
Okay. Trump's sentencing happened this morning for his hush money case.
Yeah.
And it was a unconditional discharge, which means nothing has to be done, but he is still a convicted felon for that charge.
Yeah.
So.
And that happened 30 years ago.
Yes,
that would not make it to court in any other person's thing. Yeah. Look at you guys. You know what? I don't care what you call him. I call him my president, so there you go. You can call him a felon. I'll call him a felon. That's my president, and I'm glad he won. Because I think things are going to get better. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go with he's a good guy. He's going to make my life better. He already cut my taxes last time. Let's hope he keeps rolling and makes my life better and America better for all of us, even liberals. He'll make it better.
That's good. Absolutely. It just means he is. It's the first president that's a convicted felon. Who cares?
That was tried to be impeached, and that didn't work. So then they tried this.
Yes.
It didn't work. Every time they do something and it doesn't work, then they tried to, wisdom, they tried to, didn't work.
Yeah.
Nothing works. So this didn't work either.
Yeah.
And maybe because he hasn't done anything wrong. Maybe.
Well, the Pacific Palestine's reservoir was offline and empty when firestorm. Yeah.
In fact, they even got rid of a reservoir and blew out the dam on one of them because of this little tiny fish that they wanted to save. And because of that little tiny fish, humans are not not allowed to have a place
Yeah.
for them, a habitat.
Yeah.
But the fish is okay, people.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Mhm.
about the little fish.
The little everything is burned
good.
and charred. Probably a lot of wildlife probably perished in all these fires,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But the little fish is all right. So don't. Whoo!
Or-
The little fish is all
Thank
right.
gosh,
Thank
because
goodness.
what would we do?
I don't know. Okay, and Biden just signs an adjusting Social Security bill. I don't know. I feel
Up,
like Social
down,
Security.
sideways. I don't
feel
know.
like it's going to go up, but I feel like it's going to.
Listen.
I feel like it's going to run out of money right when I need it. Yes.
What he needs to do is say, listen, only what the people paid in they get back plus interest, right? And it doesn't go to any other project, or maybe people that don't need it get it.
Yeah.
It gets plundered, is what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Mhm.
It should only be for people that actually put into it.
Oh.
Actually, listen to me. I know this is going to piss off some people.
It was supposed to be a retirement plan.
We should have a
Yes.
receipt of
Yeah.
every dollar we
Mhm.
put in, how much it's made in interest, and how much we're going to get back whenever we retire.
Right.
And it can't be held over our head to say, like, "Ooh, if you don't vote me, you don't get it,"
Right.
or anything like that.
Mhm.
It should be ours because it was ours, and it was not really a tax. It was just they didn't think we could take care of ourselves.
Right. They didn't think we could save our own money.
Yeah.
So they wanted to save
I
it
say
for us.
tough-
So,
Tough luck. You save, you're good. If you don't save, you better work your butt off because nobody gets what's that? Whenever you retire, now you get your 401k,
yeah.
your retirement, but
you don't get retirement. when you
from the
retire.
company.
Yeah, right.
Like that's how
Pension.
they use
Pension.
pension. They used to do
Pension.
that, and
Yeah.
that doesn't happen. So
Yeah.
you better
Mhm.
save now.
Right.
And if you don't, and you're like broke, living in the streets with your, maybe Social Security
Right.
or maybe not
Mhm.
Social Security, not my fault. I've been working hard, and I've been saving, and I live in a crappy house
Oh, okay.
just
The
so I
bill was
have money
to-
saved up.
The bill was to raise the amount state workers get. Oh,
See,
that's good for me.
Listen, this is why
I'm
this
a
is
state worker.
what's good about our show is we can throw on a show
Yeah.
about the news, do
Right.
no research,
Yeah, and you guys will let us know what we need to know. So anyway,
and we should just
you guys
like,
are helping us do our own research.
yeah.
hmm
Well, what could we name our show? Like, the news, not from us, but from you. Yeah, there we go. And we'll just read the news,
Right.
and they can correct us.
Right.
But
Yeah.
see, do you think, who's the guy that put paper clips on his back and made himself look fire?
The guy, the one.
I know,
reporter.
ABC's
Yeah.
viewer or whatever.
Yeah,
I
mhm.
forget his name. Well, do you think he would like be looking over the side and go, "I stand corrected.
Yeah.
I'm being fact checked over
Yeah.
here," and do you think the mainstream
Mhm.
media would let everybody fact check him?
The viewers news. Ooh,
Ooh, I like.
we could change it. I like that.
Debbie
I really
thinks
like
that the reason why we're antiviral is because our name is Two Old People on a Couch, and nobody would want to listen to two old people
on a couch.
on a couch.
hmm
I think it's
And my
catchy. but
granddaughter thinks that it sounds like we're
Listen.
a porn channel. So
after 5 years
yeah.
of me thinking it's a catchy name and it'll catch on,
hmm
and it hasn't, maybe I should take everybody's advice and your advice and change the name of the channel to something.
Else, something more
viewers'
catchy.
news.
I like the viewers news.
I do
It
too.
could give us a new angle too.
People
yeah.
can.
10
People
more
love-
days, folks. Yes, 10 more days until
Yeah.
Trump
Oh
gets
my
in.
gosh! Oh
Mhm.
my gosh! Are we gonna get there?
And is it going to be better? Is it? Or is that when the
all
deep
heck
state is going to, all heck
let
is going to
loose?
break loose?
I think both. I think
Yes.
it's going to start getting better, but then all the
I'm writing that down.
listen. Okay, the viewers' news, Debbie. Now listen to me. While she's doing that, I think the two people that did nefarious stuff on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, right? They
Yes.
both were allegedly born and raised here in America. Went to the military, which strangely from Fort Bragg, who also had a little bit to do with MK,
Oh, yeah. Both of them.
Project Mockingbird or whatever.
Well,
I don't know,
and-
but that's a
yeah.
different story. I'm going down a rabbit hole with that. But hold on. Now, I think that was a setup to say, look, American people are dangerous, right?
Mhm.
You're worried about the people coming across the border that have all infiltrated us and everything. It's a setup for whenever that starts happening, they can say, remember, though, these Americans over here did heinous stuff too. So they're not any worse than American people.
Right.
That might be the setup that
Yeah.
they were doing with that. Because conveniently, they both had the same background
Yes.
and they both went to the
Right.
same base. And
that base had a thing that went down like 10 or 15 years ago.
yeah, Fort Bragg,
Mhm,
yeah, there was a little
Yeah.
little disaster that
Right.
went on there, you
Mhm.
know.
And I didn't even
What's
get
going
a
what are they
slide.
feeding people down there at
Yeah.
Fort Bragg?
Speaking of Canada, I didn't even get a slide about Trudeau.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Listen, Trudeau stepped down.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
But here on the couch, I predicted he was gone, right?
Right.
Took a little bit longer than I thought. I thought the
Mhm.
Canadian people would wake up way faster.
Right.
They didn't.
Right.
Didn't wake up faster.
Right.
But he is gone now, and I
Right.
predicted that. I said
Right.
after that, trucker convoy, and he
Mhm.
did their martial law. I said he's gone. That people will not trust him ever again. I was right, but
Right.
I was also saying that Taiwan was going to be attacked.
Attacked, and it didn't. It
Hasn't happened yet, but
Mhm.
there's 10 days left, and before Trump comes
He
in.
didn't step down. Then how come I
He
heard
he resigned.
he's stepping down? He's stepping
Yeah,
down.
he resigned.
Okay.
He'll be out in 4 months or less.
Oh, okay.
Whenever they
Okay.
find the right
The right person.
corrupt person to take his place.
He will be done. Okay.
Of course, it has to be a corrupt guy.
Yeah.
So that, tricks and mirrors, you think
Mhm.
you're getting better.
Right.
And you're still getting
Mhm.
shafted.
Right.
That's what they're working on up there right now
Yeah.
in Canada.
In Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
But
love
that's okay.
I love having these people correct us and keep
Yeah.
us straight.
I like that.
Like he wasn't just immediately out the
Okay.
door.
Well,
The
and
viewers' news is correct again.
I know. Well, and I used to be able to do a lot more research.
Yeah.
And this is
whenever
the
we
other
didn't work.
thing. Well, that, and even when I did work, but now I have 2
Yeah, we
children
have
in my
kids
house.
here now. We
So,
both work.
right.
And listen, whenever you don't work, you can have a lot of creativity.
Right.
Oh
A lot
my
more
God.
creativity.
And you're like looking forward to doing the
Right.
show instead of
Mhm.
being like, good gosh, I'm dragging.
Yeah.
And then I will want to do it and Deb won't. And then Deb will want to do it and I'm kind of like, I don't want to do
Yeah.
it. But we made a New Year's resolution
Yeah. No, we didn't.
to the viewers
Yeah. No, we didn't.
that we might do the show.
But we're going to do that. We might do the show. Well, and again, we're going to do what we talked about earlier. All right. So go back.
Oh,
no,
you
we
already
did
did
that.
this one here and that
Okay,
one.
go back, go
There.
back.
Okay, I'm
And
going
go.
back. All right.
Okay. So they laid
Like forever. Yeah.
ex-President Carter had his service.
But he's going to
the
have
other day.
services
No,
and
he already-
more services.
No, they had the service yesterday.
Did
I
they?
think it was. I
Okay,
think
whatever.
it was.
I know that
Mhm.
video. I don't know. It was a long viewer thing. But yeah, there was a couple. All the president. Big Mike didn't make it though. Michelle Obama, she skipped out on it. That's kind of weird. That's like showing a little. That's a president that died, and you're too busy to get to that thing. Something's going on there. That's a little bit weird, I think. And oh boy, Trump was looking at none of the other presidents and everything really interacted with Harris. Harris just looked. She reminds us of somebody that we
Yes, he does.
that we used to work for.
That we used
and then
to
we were
work
like,
for.
why does she sound so familiar
Yeah.
with that hackling laugh
Mhm.
and laugh at stuff that's not funny? And then we pinpointed
Who it was?
we work with that person.
Yeah.
You know?
We did.
That was funny.
We
We
did.
both, as soon as I said it or you said it, I was like,
That's who it is.
that's who it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And so
yeah,
we
yeah,
knew
yeah.
who it was. It's freaky. It's like a double ganger. Has
Yeah.
anybody had a double ganger out there? We do. So nobody likes her.
Well, Harris does. We don't. Harris does.
Well, people might not like us. we probably have double gangers that can't stand us too.
Yeah.
It was freaky, but
Okay. All right. So anyway, I should have taken this one out. I don't even know. So Macy's and Kohl's announced worldwide store closures and
nationwide. But
yes,
you know,
nationwide.
maybe the viewers can straighten you out
Yeah.
on your. Quit stretching the truth, Debbie.
I didn't say which ones, so that's pointless.
Again, the economy is so good, people.
Yeah.
That Walgreens, Cole, you name it, they're all closing their doors all around the country because our economy is doing great. Does that make sense to you, Debbie?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're telling you. And how much are eggs again, Deb?
Eggs skyrocketed, and they're like $8 a dozen. I'm like, we just bought some eggs, and they weren't $8.
They kind of went down for a little while.
Yeah,
but
they were decent.
Not anymore.
Yeah, no.
Through the roof again.
Yeah, I hear they're up.
So,
so Mel Gibson is one of the people that lost their house. Just saying.
Yeah, I've been relieved from the burn. Yeah, no, Mel's pretty cool, and I'm thinking he's got money saved up. And
yeah, I hope so.
He probably is like, I don't like any of those people in L.A. And, they shasted him whenever he did
a long time ago.
The Passion of the Christ.
Yeah,
and so he's on the outside looking in. He's probably like, maybe he has insurance, and he's like, good. I'm out of here. I'm going to go hang out with the Oklahoma. 2 old people on a couch. I'm going to get a little house right next to him.
Right.
And hang out with those guys for a while. That would be kind of fun.
Zombie, we haven't been here, but it's been hard because Mark's out of town, and it's just not the same without him. So we have come to the agreement that we're going to do a live show at 5 p.m. anytime he's in town. So
there you go. So
when he's off,
instead
we'll be
of less.
Yes. And this show will be reposted on Saturday morning as a premiere so everybody can chat if they want to.
It'll be back up on Saturday to keep people entertained.
Right.
And we will go antiviral twice just for you.
Just for you, Zombie. Just for you. And we've missed everybody too.
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Yeah.
Joe Biden goes viral for
unexpected pun.
Oh gosh, yeah.
During the L.A. wildfire briefing.
He's like, it might be terrible, but I'm a great grandpa.
No, that's not what it was.
He did that though.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well,
what's his pun? Go ahead.
Well, you got to go to the next slide.
All right, I didn't know you had a setup for that.
Okay, so he says, Madam President,
Vice
I know
President.
You're directly affected, he said. So you fire away. No pun intended.
Oh my gosh, that's...
And Harris paused for a split second before smiling and nodding. Indeed, she said. So.
Well, I thought that was a picture of her,
it's
but
not.
it's not. It's an advertisement.
Right in the
you
middle.
couldn't just put all that together and put the advertisement down below.
Oh.
Whoever posted this on their site.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. I'm like, that's not Harris. But whatever. Okay.
Yes. When Mark is home, I have 3 kids in the house now.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not that's not good. And then he's like, everybody's burning and on fire and
fire away.
But on a good note, I'm a great grandfather now, and everybody's like, oh, that's just good.
That's just wonderful.
Not good. Who cares right now? People lost their lives. People lost their homes. Nobody cares about you having another grandkid. Be like me saying it right now, like, guys, great news. I'm a great grandpa again, and everybody will act nice over there and say,
oh, that's wonderful, but
that's
nobody
just
cares.
Great. Nobody cares. And then if you show a picture and you're like, that's the prettiest baby, everybody will be like, yeah, I've seen better, or that's really ugly, baby. But you can't not clap and say that's a cute baby.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense, people? All right, here we go.
Hi, Ryan.
Joe Biden accidentally makes a fire-related pun towards Kamala Harris. Yeah, that's you said that already.
We said that already.
Oh my gosh.
Well, these were posts on X about it. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Jobs
report shock has big implications for Fed rate bets, Treasury yields.
Okay.
So go to the next slide.
All right, going to the next.
The
Dow 600 points.
Did not do well today.
Yep.
So,
and Ryan, silver
economy.
Silver was in a buy-in again, down there around $29. I didn't think it would go under 30, but it did. But it's if you bought in at 29, it's now up at 31 and climbing. Right. So I think it's gonna have a good run here. That and gold's back over 2,700. So I'm just waiting for it to pop. Don't take my advice. Don't take any financial advice from two old people on the couch.
Do your own
Silver's
research.
going to skyrocket one day. Might be 3,000 years from now,
Yes.
but it's going to skyrocket.
Right. So, Christine, he's not a grandpa again.
No.
He was just saying that. So, anyway, but thank you for caring. So, but we have 4 grandkids, 2 younger ones.
She might
and
be
2
just saying
older
that
ones.
to be funny.
Yeah,
like,
she might be.
Because
And-
everybody will say
yeah.
congratulations, I said.
Right.
But nobody really cares if I'm a
Right.
great grandpa.
She is.
But I'm not.
She cares. She's not. So, we have 4
I'm not.
grandkids. We have 2 that live with us now.
We have 2 lovely children that we are taking care of right now.
Right now.
All right, they're actually really good kids. All right, where are we going? Winter storm threatens.
Okay, so the other big story, which is being overshadowed by the fires in
yeah.
California, is the winter storm that has in the South that has affected millions. I mean, usually it doesn't. You don't get snow and ice in,
down
Dallas, in
mid
Mississippi, Atlanta, Georgia.
Tennessee gets snow.
Yeah.
The Georgias and stuff. North Carolina, South Carolina. So it's kind of a big deal. But really, honestly, it hasn't been like a massive snowfall.
Right.
Like we've gotten way more snow. And so same with Dallas and everything has gotten way more snow in the past. Or ice storms that take out power.
Right.
So right now, technically, I'm sure some people have lost power.
Right.
But it's not as bad.
It's not as bad as it could be.
As bad as some storms have been.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the one year we had 2 ice storms.
It's really
back
not
to back.
The last week's storm wasn't as cold as expected. It was cold.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It was cold,
but not for a long stretch of time.
It wasn't in the it gets minus here in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That's cold. It only got down to the teens here in Oklahoma. So teens aren't. That's just a normal winter day, really.
Yeah. So anyway,
Allegedly.
but we're just covering it. It was
All right.
affected a lot of people. So
3.5
this
inches.
was this was in Oklahoma.
Who gave you that?
I have no doubt.
Did you rip that off? All right.
Off Facebook.
All right.
A friend of mine. This is David at
David,
Come On Homestead.
They
He
got
posted
some-
on Facebook,
Now,
and they
a
got
little
good
bit
snow.
east of us got
good- more snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get this much snow here.
Yeah, he's looking like he's living in a winter wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
That could be good because sometimes it hides a lot of stuff too.
Right.
You go out there like, oh, it looks beautiful.
Yes.
Because it covers up some stuff. And you're like,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's all beautiful.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, David understands. He's like,
Mhm.
yeah, it did look kind of good.
Yeah. So, Come On's place. This is Sid's.
Oh, yeah, down in
And Mike's
Mississippi. Yeah,
place
see, you
down
can
in
still
Three,
see the
Mississippi.
grass a little bit,
Yeah.
but
But
still,
they got a little snow, and they
still
probably
from
don't get that
Mississippi,
much.
halfway down Mississippi, yeah, they don't
Mhm.
usually get the snow.
Did you get that much, Christine? We did not get that much.
Yeah, we
Here. We did
you
not.
could we got maybe 2. I'm being generous. 2
You've been
inches.
1 inch. 1 inch.
Might have been
1.5.
1.5.
1.5.
We'll go 1.5.
1.5. Okay. Three Mississippis was the last one, and this one is from Julie and Randy. I heard that.
Now they are
And they don't usually get snow.
no,
down there.
they're down. Down about Dallas level, a little bit further east.
Mhm.
So yeah, for them to get they do get snow now.
Right.
But it's not as often.
Jennifer, fun fact about Mark is Mark loves to shovel snow. He goes out, he shovels our drive. We're in Oklahoma. You don't shovel snow in Oklahoma.
It melts before.
Yeah, before
if you just
like
wait
the
a
next
day or
day.
two.
Yeah, it's gone. But he goes out, he shovels our driveway. He does the neighbors. He's a freak for it.
1,
Freak.
2,
Freak.
3, 4. I did mine and 4 other neighbors.
Yeah.
The other day.
He was a freak. So
Nothing better to
he's
do.
a freak for shoveling snow.
I got to work gymnastics.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So I want to get in shape,
Right.
so
Mhm.
I can do
Yeah.
I don't actually do gymnastics.
Mhm.
I just uplink it to ESPN.
Mhm.
So if you're watching gymnastics on ESPN on Saturday, that's because of me. It comes
Right.
through my truck and gets back to there.
He probably hasn't done maybe probably 5 to 7 feet is probably a lot of snow. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he grew up in Pennsylvania, so he
I've-
shoveled a lot more than we get here.
About 20,
So that's why he's
28,
into
30
shoveling.
inches of snow. Me and my
Yeah.
dad used to Go
Yeah,
out
that's
there
why he's into
and
the whole
listen.
shoveling
Me and
thing.
my dad would shovel our driveway,
Mhm.
and it's
That's
a
fun.
long driveway.
Yeah.
I'm talking a big long
Mhm.
driveway.
Right.
We would do ours. Then
Right.
we would go over old lady Miller, do hers,
Yeah.
and then if we
Mhm.
and we just kept on going in the middle of the night. And he had a Gravely walk behind tractor too
Mhm.
that we would also use.
Yeah.
And I would do the
Yeah.
sidewalks, and we would go to town, and it
Right.
just made us feel good.
Yeah. Pennsylvania gets a lot more snow than we
Yeah.
get down here.
I just loved it. I love chopping wood. I love snow shoveling.
Okay. So we're back.
All right, we're back.
good.
All right,
We're good. So
let's open
out
up
to
the
the
lines
marina.
real quick. Yeah, let's go out to the marina. Let's
Okay,
fire up
there we
that
go.
phone number.
Ooh, it's almost dark
It should
there.
work.
It
Dude.
is dark there. Okay.
I'm not.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm like freaking out. Like,
Uh-huh. What's
what's
wrong
going
with it?
on,
Oh,
man?
and
It's
there's
like,
not any people there. This is weird.
the
This is
sun's
weird.
gone.
I know, the sun is gone.
We're not used
Yeah.
to doing this nighttime.
Not time.
There's one pelican.
Yeah.
There's one pelican
Mhm.
chilling, going, "Oh my gosh, these people. Where's my
Mhm.
food? They'll be back tomorrow."
Oh, Christine, you were from South Dakota.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, yeah,
Yeah.
they get the drifts. Yeah,
Yeah.
she says she gets the drifts up there.
Mm-hmm.
It can be really bad. Like, I mean, they got the big wood things, fences for miles. These wood slats to keep the drifts from coming across the
Right.
highways up there.
Mhm.
If you're ever out in, like, say, Wyoming, South
Mhm.
Dakota, North Dakota, you'll see these drift pallet wood things, and you'll be like, "What the heck is that all in the fields out there?"
Right.
Come to find out, it's to keep the snow
The
from
snow drifts
drifting
from
on the
drifting.
highway.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. They're all over. Like
And I've
you go
been
up
through
to-
that before, and I've been
Yeah.
up to Canada where it just seems like they don't plow. They don't do nothing in Canada. They just let the roads be what they are. So they're like speed bumps. You're going along, it's all ice to begin with.
Yeah.
And then there's some drifting snow across it. And then there's some places where the drifting snow gets stuck on the
Mhm.
road. So it starts drifting there, and there's speed bumps. They're like nature's speed bumps. And it's kind of.
Okay. So we got
I'm freaked out with the marina being dark.
It is a little bit freaky. We've never done this before.
I
It's
don't
a
think
new.
we've never
it's-
had the marina
Yes,
at
it's
night.
a new. Yeah.
Did that light just turn on? I think it did.
It might.
Or did it just get up into the shot?
It might have just got up
We'll
into
have to
the
wait
shot.
for it to
so
cycle back around.
anyway, you can call in if you want to and tell us.
The news.
Yeah, tell us
Tell
the
us-
news. Tell us what we
There's
missed.
so
tell
many
us,
crazy things that have gone on
yes.
that we
Mhm.
have missed.
Right.
And I would love to do a recap of the thousands of things that have gone on this election season that are abnormal.
Right.
Because it's been one for the
The record books.
for
sure.
record books
For sure.
of just the crazy stuff that has gone on that don't happen whenever there's a certain
Mhm.
person running for president.
I'm going to address Debbie because she asked us a
Please do,
question.
yes.
Okay, so tomorrow morning we will replay this live as a premiere so that people can chat. If they want to come in and listen and chat with other people, they can. What we're going to do from now on is when Mark is in town, we're going to go live at like 5 p.m. in the evening. So when he's in town, because he's just not here on Saturday mornings
And maybe
anymore.
we could pick the best one Saturday.
Yeah, we'll pick the best one. If we do more than one, we'll pick the best one for Saturday. But yeah, because
People are like, we already seen that.
Yeah.
Guys.
Well, I know, but if you're
Some people
used to
don't.
just drinking your coffee,
Yeah.
and
Tracy, Debbie's. I'm Debbie doing Debbie thing.
yep, my new
Crazy.
coffee mug.
I'm Debbie. I'm doing
I saw
Debbie
it
things.
on Temu, and I had to have it.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know. I try not to shop on
She's got
Temu
an
anymore,
addiction,
but,
people.
I do, but I'm going to break it.
That being said, my addiction, I'm almost done. I bought my
We're
last.
good.
I bought another battery to match. One of the people at
Right.
Sycon
Mhm.
gave me a free battery.
Right.
I liked it so much, I bought one of their batteries just
Mhm.
because I could have probably reached out. They probably would have gave me another one, but I didn't want to do that. I was like, thank you for giving me one.
I did see the
I'll
guy
buy
that
one.
would not shake Harris's hand. Yes.
yeah. I got a battery.
Mhm.
And then I've got a 24 volt to 120 2000 watt inverter. I'm going to be building that over on my solar channel. So go watch that. But I bought an Obotech inverter
Mhm.
myself. They gave me one free. I liked it so much. I bought that.
Ray's Motor Life, thanks for joining us today. We're
Yes.
glad to see you.
Then I got the battery. So I will be building a nice little system to back up your refrigerator if the power goes out.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up 2 400-watt solar
Right.
panels, so 800 watts total, for $200 off of Marketplace.
Right.
So this build,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because I got one battery free, that saved me $150. But the build's going to be under $1,000, and it's going to be a nice little backup system to keep us going. I'd lose
Zombie,
Debbie
if you want to,
every
you can
time.
still join me. I'll be in the chat tomorrow morning, and we can chat on Saturday. So if you don't make it to the live show, you can see the premiere on Saturday, and we can chat anybody that wants to come there.
And
We'll see how it goes. We just
and
have to
who-
do a change because he's not here on Saturdays, and it's just not the same.
Who knows? If
And
we
now I
got
have
if we got
2 young kids.
if we got
in the house.
jazzed, I
Right.
guess we possibly could do a show on Saturday morning.
Well, and if he's
Awesome.
home, we will do
Oh,
a
that's right.
show.
I'm not going to be home. I'm going to be
Right.
gone.
If he is,
Like, why aren't we doing it tomorrow? Oh, I'm working.
Yeah,
That's why
he
I'm
works
working.
tomorrow. So if he's home on a Saturday, we'll
Yeah.
do a show on a Saturday
yeah.
morning. So
Unfortunately,
we're gonna try our
guess
best.
wennver sports happen,
Yes.
mostly.
Lots of sports happens on
on
Saturday.
the weekend.
Yeah. So hey, Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead,
But
and
guess what? This
hi,
sports stuff
Jesse.
pays great.
Right.
You know,
I know.
It's
It pays the bills.
it pays better than being a janitor.
Which, with the price of groceries and having 2 children in the house
Inflation,
now, it's
Taking
a
care
lot.
of
Hmm
2 grandkids and the inflation, it just made sense for me to get back after it
Yeah.
again. And I
Gi-
like my job. I do like my job. I don't like being away from home, but
Right.
I like my job.
Ginger from Not For Nothing Homestead wants to know the name of your other channel.
It is DIY Solar Hobby and Reviews. I think it's in the description
It is in the description
down below.
of this video.
All right, who do we have here? I think I have a guess. But hold on, I gotta.
Do we need to turn on the... Oh, it's Jesse.
All right, hold on. Let me turn on. I gotta turn on.
Desktop audio.
All right, Jesse, how's it going?
Hey, I can barely hear you. I'm on the road.
Well, when aren't you on the road? I saw you booking across Texas today.
Well, we got into Texas today, and we're just about, I don't know, 100, yeah, we're about 100 miles from San Antonio on the west side, headed towards our favorite store, Buc-ee's.
Oh, yeah, well, guess where I was just a day or two ago?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. We haven't been able to hook up yet since you are... Oh, no, not San Antonio. Never mind, I was Houston. Don't disregard my dead brain. But I was down in Houston.
Well, I was just calling to say hello, miss you guys. We've been on the road, we've been traveling, so I haven't been able to come to your Saturdays. Go even on Pacific time, right?
Yeah, you've been everywhere. Tell us about your... how many miles you got in so far?
Well, when we get home, it'll be 5,000.
Ooh, yeah,
That's a lot of miles.
I was going to say, I thought I travel with my job, but he's...
Yeah.
They've been all the way up to, I want to say, Oregon?
Yeah, we went to Oregon.
But see, this is for fun.
Yeah, but this is fun, yeah. So we're just traveling and having a good time, taking
Well, good.
some vacation time. And but I wanted to say we've had 2 things that have occurred on this trip that I hope nobody ever runs into. Now, if you're listening to the chat, you'll probably see one of my shorts. But we went to Kingman, Arizona, and believe it or not, we stopped at a Dairy Queen that has no hamburgers.
Only chicken.
Who
What?
does it? Dairy Queen with no hamburgers.
Yeah, that's kind of a little off, especially, I bet you they had that not grilled chicken, but crispy chicken salad though, with honey mustard.
Everything was chicken. They had everything chicken.
No beef.
No beef.
So I think they're all individually owned. So I think it
I
may
got
be
chicken.
on
Yeah.
somebody
we got-
who doesn't believe in animals, in beef, rather.
Yeah, that's
So
they're kind of known for their being kind of a burger joint too, which is weird.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What was the
Well,
other thing?
So the other thing was, we just pulled into Texas today. We stopped, and Dairy Queen had a mile-long line. So we skipped Dairy Queen and went to Sonic. We went to the first Sonic that does not have any stalls, where you pull in and hit the menu, but there's no stalls. And all you can do is walk in, or you can go through the drive-through.
There's no.
Sonic, no parking stalls. You can't park to place your order.
Huh.
Who does?
I don't.
Sonic has they done messed up.
Well, I used to hate Sonic because I have a satellite truck and I couldn't get into a stall, right? So they did have like one or two tables that I had to go sit over at a table to get, but there was no inside. You know, it'd have been kind of nice for inside, but
It's all inside. It was like an old McDonald's. It looks like the building. And
interesting.
they transferred it into a Sonic, but there's no stalls. I couldn't believe it.
Very interesting. Have you ever heard that,
Mhm.
Deb? No stall Sonic?
No, I haven't. I haven't ever heard that.
Well, it's in Ozona, Texas.
Zone of
So
Texas.
if you're in Ozona, don't go to Sonic if you want to, unless you go to the drive-through.
Yeah.
So
The weird thing here in Oklahoma is we have one or two left. It's Del Ranchos. Have you ever had a Del Rancho?
no, I haven't. But
Oh,
I'll
my-
tell you what I do want. I want to try one of your onion burgers.
Oh, yeah.
You talk about this onion burger.
Next
One
time
of
you're
these
cruising
days.
on through I-40, you're gonna get one. But so Del Rancho has a chicken fried steak, or
Yeah, chicken fried steak.
not chicken, just country fried steak.
Well, it's chicken fried steak,
It's
but
beef.
it's beef.
It's beef.
But
yeah,
they
it's
call
not
it chicken fried steak.
No, I don't think they call it chicken. It's just
I think.
whatever. Let's not argue about this, okay? Their deal is you go into the restaurant and you sit down at a table, and even though they're standing 2 foot from you, you have to pick up a phone and talk to them through the phone. If you just like turn around and go, "Hey, I'll take a chicken fried steak sandwich," right? They'll be like, "Pick up the phone." I'll be like, "Oh my gosh!" And I pick up the phone. I'm like, and then I'm looking at them. I would like a chicken fried. They'll take the
but you
order,
know
but you
what?
have to use the phone.
But you know why they did that?
Why?
They did that. They did that because the owners of the restaurant are all prisoners.
Oh.
And that's what they're used to. They're ex-prisoners.
They're ex-prisoners.
just-
They were used to that.
Listen, if I worked at a place like that and the people come up and just gave me the order, at the counter, I'd be all right with that. I don't even.
Right.
They look at you like you are a criminal, like or something, and you're just like,
Right.
all right, I'll pick up your damn phone. I'm never coming back. But here you go.
You're messing with their system.
But anyway, we've been having a good trip, and it's been uneventful. Other than those two little things there, but I just want to call and let you guys know we've been thinking about you guys. Been missing my Saturdays, and there's been a whole lot going on over in California, and it's just wow.
It is wild.
So,
What?
yeah.
Glad you had a
then-
safe trip.
And then they had then you had some good news today. I heard somebody went to court.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. We covered that old. They got him good, didn't they?
Right?
I
So
guess.
Anyway, I just wanted to call, say hello, and I'll let somebody else call in if they need to, and we'll get back on the live to check you guys out.
All right.
Okay.
Well, enjoy
All right,
the
thank
rest
you.
of your trip home.
We'll be replaying this in the morning as a premiere, so everybody can chat
Okay.
then.
And we'll be live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central.
5 p.m.
Uh-oh.
5 p.m. tomorrow. 5
Tomorrow,
p.m.
I know,
tomorrow, but you're not here.
I know, but we don't want to step on.
We won't step on them
We don't like to
because it will be
step
Saturday
on anybody.
morning.
Yeah, right. I know. I'm just saying. I don't want to step
If
on
you're
nobody.
home on the Saturday, we'll
Right.
do it in the morning.
That's right. Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. One of these days I'm gonna draw something and win for Mark, because Mark never gets to play.
Yeah, I know.
He never plays.
Debbie plays all the
Yeah.
time.
Debbie plays. Mark never gets to win. I know the feeling, Mark. I never win either.
Yeah, I lay in bed and I listen to Debbie playing over there.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we got to let you go. All right.
All right, talk to you guys later.
All right. Adios. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I just heard geese.
I do hear geese. I don't know where the
So,
geese are,
either
but
that was on their phone or we have geese flying over our head right now.
Spam is calling me.
Good old
Mr.
spam.
Spam. All right, so we've been on here for an hour.
Let's get off
Okay.
the line here. Thanks everybody for holding in there and patient with us
Yeah.
while we been taking a little break from
Yeah.
the old YouTubes, but we miss everybody. We'll start trying to get back after it again.
We will.
Listen.
We'll do better.
You don't have to use a phone to order with us either.
No.
You can just talk right to us over there in the chat.
Right.
And we'll take your order.
Hi, Wiley.
That's
We're
how
about
we
to
run.
jump off, but hello. So
They go check out Working with Wiley and our mountain
check out everybody.
home, not homestead. Our mountain home. Go check them out.
Check out everybody in
They
the
got
chat.
all kind of crazy stuff going on over there, and their channel is exploding. They're up to like 15, 16, and maybe more. I don't know. So
I think it might be more.
they've been doing really good.
Yeah.
and they've been going less viral, like not like us. We just go. We're just hanging in there, going antiviral, having a good time.
You have to do a video to go viral. So.
Yeah, maybe just talking on a couch ain't exciting enough to go viral. But good luck to them. They have been doing great. So good for them.
All right,
but
we're going to jump off of
There's no other channel like them.
Okay.
No, they're doing the craziest stuff with nothing, out there. So go check out Working with Wiley and Our Mountain Home.
And I want to thank everybody that has joined us today and everything. And it's good to see everybody, and so great to.
I'm seeing all kinds. I don't really look at the chat.
He doesn't look at the chat. So
Thinking Tank's in here.
He didn't see that.
Gilliam's Farm. Working with Wiley. Julie Cook. Gilliam Farms. I already said the zombie, of course. Is in here. Oh my gosh, all the good ones are in here.
Christine.
Gilliam Farm.
Dinka Tank.
I said Dinka Tank.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
You can't forget Kay. Oh my gosh.
She's been here for a long time.
Yeah.
All right. So until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.